Water pollution. Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies, example lakes, rivers, ocean, aquifers and groundwater. Water pollution occurs when pollutants are directly or indirectly discharged into the water bodies without adequate treatment to remove harmful compounds. Introduction. Water pollution is a major global problem which requires ongoing evaluation of water resource policy at all levels. It has been suggested that it is the leading worldwide cause of deaths and diseases, and that it accounts for the deaths of more than 14,000 people daily. Effects of water pollution. Water pollution has been contributed to a wide range of health problems and disorders in humans. It has also been shown to have drastically negative impacts on wild animals and the environment as a whole. There are quite a few different effects of water pollution that are of significant importance to humans. Human-produced litter of items such as plastic bags and six-pack rings can get aquatic animals caught and killed from suffocation. Human health effects. Water pollution can pose health dangers to humans who come into contact with it, either directly or indirectly. Adverse air quality can kill many organisms including humans. Ozone pollution can cause respiratory disease, cardiovascular disease, throat inflammation, chest pain and congestions. Contaminated drinking water. The risk of your health being negatively impacted by polluted drinking water in a developed country is small in comparison with developing countries. However, it is possible to become ill from contaminated water. This infection is caused by drinking water that has been flooded by animal waste in untreated waterways.
प्योर वाटर होता है, उससे मोस्टली पेट की बीमारियां होती हैं। उनमें से जैसे हेपेटाइटिस है, हेपेटाइटिस से होता है पानी की बीमारी से, डायरिया वाली डिजीज़ होती है, ये होती हैं बीमारी मोस्टली। जब जैसे डायरिया हुई, वोमिटिंग हो गई, अशुद्ध पानी से होता है। हेपेटाइटिस, पीलिया जैसी बीमारी ये तो होती है अशुद्ध पानी से।
सर, इन डिसीज़ के क्या लक्षण है, क्या सिम्टम्स हैं?
इन सिम्टम्स इनमें जैसे लूज मोशन हो जाते हैं, उल्टी हो जाती है, आदमी का मन नहीं करता खाने को, एपेटाइट डाउन हो जाता है। और अगर ज़्यादा मतलब कुछ दिनों तक ज़्यादा चले ऐसे, तो अगर पीलिया का ये है तो आंखों में पीलापन आ जाता है, पीले के लक्षण आते हैं।
World Water Quality Facts and Statistics. Global water pollution. Every day, 2 million tons of sewage and industrial and agriculture waste are discharged into the world's water, according to the UN WWAP report 2003. The equivalent of the weight of the entire human population of 6.8 billion people. Human waste. Lack of adequate sanitation contaminates watercourses worldwide and is one of the most significant forms of water pollution. Worldwide, 2.5 billion people live without improved sanitation, according to the UNICEF WHO report 2008. Over 70% of these people who lack sanitation, or 1.8 billion people, live in Asia. 18% of the world population, or 1.2 billion people, 1 out of 3 in rural areas, defecate in the open. Open defecation significantly compromises quality in nearby water bodies and poses an extreme human health risk, according to the UNICEF WHO 2008 report.
सबसे आसान तरीका है कि एक तो पानी जो है वो स्वच्छ होना चाहिए। उसके लिए बेस्ट ये है कि आप पानी उबाल करके पिएं और अपने घर से ही पानी लेकर चलें। अगर पीना है, हाथ धोने के लिए या नहाने के लिए तो कोई भी पानी यूज़ किया जा सकता है, लेकिन जो पानी पीने के लिए है वो उबला हुआ पानी पिएं, उबला करके ठंडा पानी पिएं।
Human health impacts. Worldwide, infection diseases such as waterborne diseases are the #1 killer of the children under 5 years old, and more people die from unsafe water annually than from all forms of violence, including war, according to the WHO report 2002. Unsafe or inadequate water, sanitation and hygiene cause approximately 3.1% of all deaths worldwide and 3.7% of the disability-adjusted life years worldwide, according to the WHO 2002 report. Unsafe water causes 4 billion cases of diarrhea each year and result in 2.2 million deaths, mostly of children under 5. This means that 15% of child deaths each year are attributable to diarrhea. a child dying every 15 seconds.
दूषित पानी से एक तो वाटर बॉर्न डिसीज़ जिनको हम लोग कहते हैं, उसमें कि पीलिया है, टाइफाइड है और लूज मोशन है, डिसेंट्री वगैरह, और साथ में कई ऐसे इन्फेक्शन है जो पेट के कीड़ों की वजह से हो जाते हैं। तो इसलिए पानी से जनित जो बीमारियां होती हैं वो इस तरह की हैं। इसमें लक्षण उसके ये हैं कि लूज मोशन होंगे, जॉन्डिस की शिकायत होगी और बुखार होगा और पेट की खराबी होगी।
Drinking water quality. Nearly 70 million people living in are exposed to groundwater contaminated with arsenic beyond WHO recommended limits of 10 UGL, according to the UNWWAP 2009 report. The naturally occurring arsenic pollution in groundwater now affects nearly 140 million people in 70 countries on all continents. History of Ganga River. The Ganga is one of the major rivers of the Indian subcontinent, flowing east through the Gangetic Plain of northern India into Bangladesh. The 2,510 km river rises in the western Himalayas in the Uttarakhand state of India and drains into the Sundarbans Delta in the Bay of Bengal. It has been long considered a holy river by Hindus and worshipped as the goddess Ganga in Hinduism. The Alaknanda River meets the Dhauli Ganga River at Vishnuprayag, the Nandakni River at Nandaprayag, the Pindar River at Karnaprayag, and the Mandakini River at Rudraprayag. The Bhagirathi is the source stream. It rises at the foot of Gangotri Glacier at Gomukh at an elevation of 3892 meters, that is 12,769 feet. The headwaters of the Alaknanda are formed by snow melt from such peaks as Nanda Devi, Trishul and Kamet. Pollution in Ganga River. Today, over 29 cities, 70 towns and thousands of villages extended along the Ganga banks. Nearly all of their sewage, over 1.3 billion liters per day, goes directly to the river, along with thousands of animal carcasses, mainly cattle. Another 260 million liters of industrial waste are added to this by hundreds of factories along the river banks. Municipal sewage constitute 80% by volume of total waste dumped into the Ganga, and industry contribute about 15%. The majority of the Ganga pollution is organic waste, sewage, trash, food, human and animal remains. The result of this pollution is an array of waterborne diseases including cholera, hepatitis, typhoid, amboic dysentery. An estimated 80% of all health problems and one-third of the deaths in India are attributable to waterborne diseases. The industrial pollutants also a major source of contamination in the Ganga. Industrial effluent are about 12% of the total volume of effluent reaching the Ganga. Although a relatively low proportion, they are a cause for major concern because they are often toxic and non-biodegradable.